Together, we will make America great again.
Regarding Mr. Trump, New York is a hub of legal action. After an inquiry into a $130,000 payment to former adult film star Stormy Daniels, he was indicted there, making him the first former president to be charged with a crime. Before the 2016 election, Ms. Daniels claims that she received the money from Mr. Trump's former lawyer in exchange for her silence. Mr. Trump denies that the two had sex. Prosecutors in the state are also looking at how his family's business, the Trump Organization, conducts itself. Let's talk about 10 facts about the case in Trump. Fact 10. Investigators are looking into any unlawful activity by Mr. Trump and others to attempt and reverse his close loss in the state in 2020. Following the revelation of an hour-long phone call between the former president and the state's senior election officer on January 2, 2021, the criminal inquiry was launched. Before submitting its final report, which is still confidential, a grand jury heard testimony for more than 8 months. Fact 9. The Justice Department will decide whether to bring criminal charges, and as a result of its investigation, hundreds of protesters who stormed the Capitol have already been prosecuted. Although the former president has not yet been contacted for an interview, it is still a possibility. Theoretically, he might face charges if the investigation finds enough evidence of his crime. Fact 8. In August, 11,000 documents, including about 100 secret documents, were taken during a search of the former president's expensive beachfront house. Some of these have top secret written on them. Unsurprisingly, we don't know anything about the contents of the documents. However, officials frequently believe that information in secret files could jeopardize national security if it were made public. Fact 7. Anyone who has engaged in insurrection or rebellion is not permitted to hold elective office according to the 14th Amendment. The Senate cleared Trump of all charges after the House of Representatives impeached him for inciting an uprising following his supporters' attack on Congress on January 6, 2021. Trump's involvement in the assault on the U.S. Capitol on January 6 is being investigated by a special counsel, and his attempts to rig Georgia's presidential election are being looked into by a local prosecutor. Fact 6. Trump can still run for president in 2024 despite being charged with a crime, and he definitely will. Nothing in the Constitution forbids someone from standing for the position of national leadership while under investigation. Even if found guilty, Trump could continue his campaign and would not be prevented from being president. Fact 5. It is uncertain whether a conviction would result in the unique circumstance of a former U.S. president receiving a prison sentence while the criminal charges are still under seal. The allegations against Trump are reportedly related to campaign finance breaches and corporate fraud, although it is yet uncertain if they constitute crimes, which are punishable by jail time. Fact 4. Trump will be charged and allowed to enter a plea when he is brought before Judge Juan Merchan. The charges are anticipated to be made public at the arraignment, which is scheduled to start at 2:15 p.m., 18:15 GMT. Trump's release could be subject to terms established by the judge, who may also set the next court date. Fact 3. After hearing testimony from several witnesses regarding a $130,000 payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels to buy her silence about an affair she had with Trump in 2006, a grand jury indicted Trump. Fact 2. A gathering in support of the former president has been scheduled for Tuesday morning in front of Trump Tower, where the real estate magnate was staying the night. Fact 1. In order to turn himself in to the authorities in New York, Trump, who was charged by a grand jury last week, flew into the city on Monday from his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. Tuesday at a courthouse in Manhattan, Trump is scheduled to be fingerprinted and maybe have a mugshot taken, but one of his attorneys, Joe Tacopina, said the former president would not be handcuffed. That's it for today. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for never missing updates.